Greetings and welcome everyone to the world of NieR Automata, and in this video I'm going to talk about every NieR Automata concern, NieR Concert Orchestra, Fanfest or every event that happened in past years. For the whole last month I had been busy with my exams, my family events and also because I am so lazy. But today I'm defeating my laziness and I will talk about everything that makes me so excited about NieR. So let's start our list. First, we have NieR Concert Live Talk from 2016. Yes, before NieR Automata was released. Then, in the same year of NieR Automata's release date, we have NieR Music Concert Ningayo Taichi no Kaioku, which is also called NieR Music Concert Memories of the Puppet. Yes, the most famous NieR concert. I will say like most famous. Then we have 2018's NieR Orchestra Concert, the first orchestra concert. Then we have NieR Theatrical Orchestra 2022. Then we have NieR Fanfest from 2022 that was called Voice from the Words. Then of course the NieR Orchestra Concert 2024, which is end of the data. Everyone knows it because last year it was celebrated. They celebrated it whole year with in different countries. And in the same year, in December, they also did NieR Dinner Show. That you can say like a celebration for the achievements they did. The whole franchise did, like anime, concert shows, games. Many things happened, and also 9 million copies Automata sold. So that was like celebration dinner show. Not like much, but obviously like celebration. Okay, now we have done the naming of all the concert shows. Let's talk about them one by one. The first one, NieR Concert and Live Talk from 2016. As you can see, it was before NieR Automata because it was celebrating the success of NieR series getting a new game. In 2015, NieR Automata teaser was released and 2B was presented as a character. This NieR concert was hosted for the success of NieR series and also to present NieR Automata to audience. Yoko Taro and Takahisa Sen, who is the game designer, platinum game designer of NieR Automata for NieR Automata, they showed NieR Automata to the audience, and the first thing Yoko Taro showed is how to see through 2B's skirt. That obviously you can see he enjoys himself every time and always love to make iconic poses.
これでも絶対見えてるからね。
いや、足元だけは見えるんですよ。はい。さよなら。
Then of course, because it is a concert, Emi Wan gave her so many great performances, and the legendary old singer for NieR series, Nami Nakagawa-sen, she also gave her performances, and they are mind-blowing. And voice actor of Emil Kadobakumai was invited to become the anchor for this show, and that is very amazing. And Yu Ishikawa first time gave her performance as 2B.
私の名前は 2B 夜派部隊所属2号 B 型アンドロイド
And Janik Nicole first time also met Yugo Taro in this show because she was the singer for Weight of the World and she did her performance for the first time live in this show. So this show was very important. As this was the time when Janik Nicole joined the NieR series, there was a very great interview Q&A between Yugo Taro and Janik Nicole. Now also, if you remember a very popular famous song of the Ascent video that was a live performance by Emi Evans and Nami Nakagawa, that was from this concert, 2016's NieR Concert Live Talk. Now for the second we have NieR Music Concert, obviously Memories of the Puppet, which is the most famous NieR concert I will say because it was after just immediately in the same year of NieR Automata release, and it had 5 stories if I'm not wrong. We have Repeating Prayer, then we have Farewell, which is the actual true ending of the game, which is after ending Eve and 2B9's Wake Up. I mean, not like both of them wake up. If you know the story Farewell, you know what I'm talking about. And Precious Things, Beast of Slaughter, Project Yorha. Then we have Lies, that is an extra story for 2B that tells you many background of all the characters. I mean, this concert show tells you the world building of the whole franchise, like NieR Automata franchise, more than the game. That is what people say, that this is concert show is more than what game tells you. Now, as you see that this was the music concern, there were performances by Emi Ivan, Janik Nicole, and also Kawano Marina, who is the Japanese voice singer for Weight of the World. And oh my god, their performances were a peak and amazing. You can see that this concert was bigger than the first one, and it was organized, hosted in Taiwan, if I'm not wrong. And obviously, every concert music, I mean, Automata music was performed here live, and Kawano Marina singing Pascal's village theme song that is from this concert. So, if you have seen this video on YouTube somewhere, maybe. Now, one thing to remember that only Farewell Story was performed live in this concert show by the voice actors Yui Ishikawa, Natsuki Hane, Akiyama Koru, and Hiroshi Yasumoto. All other stories were in the pre-recorded format with game visuals, and they were included in the DVD. Also, 2B9S did many funny commentary in every episode of this concert show, and they also did the famous popular goodbye moment that was later included in NieR Reincarnation, I mean NieR Replicant.
本日はご来場いただきまして本当に本当にありがとうございました。
Now, after the success of NieR Automata in next year in 2018, they did the first NieR Orchestra concert show that was included by Keiichi Ukabesa, Yui Ishikawa, and Kadowa Kumai, Emil's voice actor. She also came back and she did a very great performance in this show. I mean, this literally made me cry. Her performance as Emil is peak. She truly understands what character she is playing, the pain and sufferings. You can actually experience it.
カイネさん、あなたがいなくなってずいぶん長い時間が過ぎました。あの頃の記憶も壊れてあまり残っていません。僕は皆さんに会いたいんです。
This was mostly the celebration for NieR Orchestra, the success of the game, and there was not any extra story or like any new story. Yui Ishikawa and Kadowa Kumai did the reading for their respective roles and their journey in NieR Automata and NieR Replicant. And obviously, Yukotaro dropped some heavy lore because this was the concern show where it was revealed that 2B killed 9S more than 40 times. So obviously, this is the reason why all NieR concerns are amazing. The music and Yukotaro's vision. The screen that you see in the concert, that is the like a little bit editing and visuals by Yukotaro himself. And as he's the director and Yusuke Sato-sen is always the producer and Keiichi Ukabe giving the music, we can see that every NieR concert is mind-blowing and amazing. And now comes my most favorite NieR concert, which is NieR Theatrical Orchestra 2020, which is the 10th anniversary celebration of NieR series. And actually, this was the NieR concert in which Yukotaro revealed that, I mean, announced that NieR Replicant will get a remake, which was actually not a remake, it was a version up. I mean, you can see the whole game is same, it just like graphics were increased. And he also announced that NieR Reincarnation. Yes, he also announced NieR Reincarnation along with Replicant, and that is actually the reason. I mean, I feel like this is the actually reason because NieR Reincarnation is a direct sequel of both NieR Replicant's ending and NieR Automata's ending E. NieR Replicant is gone, but in the game guidebook of NieR Replicant there is chronology and there's so much in this franchise. Like literally, we have achieved the multiverse right now. So obviously, I need time and need to make videos to talk about it personally. So let's not talk about it right now. So let's talk about the concert show. As you see that this was Theatrical Orchestra. It was the 10th anniversary celebration for NieR franchise. The voice actors for NieR Automata and NieR Replicant came to make a new addition into the lore because Yoko Taro gave a new story for both NieR Automata and NieR Replicant. And this story is very important for the NieR lore, I will say, because it gives answers to many NieR game questions.
でも俺はお前の病気を治してやれなかった。絶対に治すって約束したのに。お兄
ちゃんがいてくれたからずっと寂しくなかったよ。
襲いかねないから
ダメ、9S。
シガフォーマット開始。
やだ。
警告、夜吐き対 9S の汚染が
勝手に行かないで。
危険領域に到達。
死んだ方がいいのは私だった。
各種センサーからのシグ
これ以上
ナルロスト。
この世界に残るなんて。
ブラックボックス防衛待機モード起動
私
したい。
を救わない。
And because this was the 10th anniversary celebration, they remembered all the achievements and things they did in last years, like the last concert shows they did and all the NieR stage plays from 2014 to the present 2020's concert show and stage play, Yorha version 1.2 musical, Yorha's boys stage play, and NieR albums, DVDs, and NieR Orchestra albums, etc. And obviously Yorha version 1.3 AA, it was also announced hosted in this year. I mean, not like hosted, because you can see 2020 was the year of COVID, so this NieR concert, this orchestra, it was live performed on live stream only. And now finally the most important, the biggest event in NieR franchise's history, NieR Automata Fanfest 2022, Voices from the Worlds. And this was actually a collaboration story this time for NieR Replicant, NieR Automata, and NieR Reincarnation, because at this time you can see NieR Reincarnation was started in 2021 and it was 2022, so it was still a mystery that what exactly NieR Replicant is. Mama was a mysterious character and people didn't know anything about it, but this is one of the most important lore story for the whole NieR franchise, I will say, because it gives so many dimensions story wise, and obviously all the voice actor from all the games like Emil, Pod, 042, 153, 2B, 9S, A2, I mean everyone was here. NieR original, I mean the original NieR, and you can say everyone was here. For the story, Yoko Taro wrote two different scenarios, one for 2B and one for 9S. And this story is after when 2B dies in the collapse, when bunker was destroyed and everything happens. Yes, the story falls between the event of the game. There is also a very big reveal and very important lore detail, which is that before the death of of every Yorha, before bunker collapsed, operator 60 and 210 saved 2B's memory data, and they did it in this world and saved it, and that is technically 2B's data is stored in the cage in the moon server. This is exactly how it is revealed that how 2B was successfully revived by pods. In the farewell story that you see after the game ending E, 2B wakes up but 9S doesn't. This is the reason why 2B's data was saved. This is because of operators and then pods, and you can see many things happen, and it is very amazing that how Yoko Taro connects his stories and lores. That is very amazing, and that is Yoko Taro always giving the most important information in a media that people will never know. Now in this fan fest, obviously Amy Vance, Janik Nicole, and another voice, a singer, I don't know about her, Kocho-sen. She also gave her performance in this concert, this fan fest, and it was epic, like literally.
It's like I'm carrying the weight of the world. I hope that's some way somehow that I can save every one of us. But the truth is that I'm only one girl. Maybe if I keep believing, my dreams will come to life. Come to
The event was so big, they celebrated so many things and also did an exhibition for all the NieR concerts and all the stage play performances, the models and their costume designs. It was an exhibition for fans, and really, it was so epic and amazing. Now, the last in our list is the end of the data NieR Orchestra concert last year that was hosted, organized in many countries. And now in 2050, I mean this year, it is coming back in Japan, only in Japan, obviously, but they are doing it in Japanese this time because for the world tour, they recorded the lines and the story. I mean, if you know, the end of the data has a story which is after the farewell story when 2B wakes up Niners, and that event continues with the 2B Niners wandering the whole world trying to find out a cure. I mean, not cure. After the events, when 2B wakes up Niners in the farewell story, 2B gets a serious damage, and to repair her, there's no repair spare parts because Yorha is gone. And 2B Niners went on their journey to explore the world and find a solution for their repair. And now this year, for the 15th anniversary celebration of NieR series, they are repeating this NieR Concert's end of the data for Japan and using the Japanese voice actors this time, obviously, because they want to sell the DVDs also. I mean, they will record the DVD and then they will say later. It happened with every NieR concert. And this was announced with the anniversary live stream. You remember that NieR 15th anniversary live stream. It was announced there that end of the data will be recreated. They will re-host it in Japan. So let's see what new we get there. And that's it. Thank you everyone for joining me in this video. Thank you everyone for listening to me. I really enjoyed making this video because I watched every NieR concert once again to see what exactly I want to say. You know, my videos are never scripted. I just talk about things and I really loved making this video. So thank you everyone. I will see you again in another NieR Automata Alita Battle Engine NieR fan video, and until then, farewell.